Question 1. State one disadvantage of using quota sampling compared with sample random sampling. So for part A, we can say that it is very likely to be biased. The next part says, in a university, 8% of students are members of the university dance club. A random sample of 36 students is taken from the university. The random variable x represents the number of these students who are members of the dance club. Using a suitable model for x, find part 1, the probability that x is equal to 4. So the model that we are going to use for this question is a binomial distribution, and we can say that x is binomially distributed. The random sample is of 36 students, so we will write the n as 36, and the probability that the student is a member of the dance club is 8%, so we can write that as 0.08. For part 1, in order to find the probability that x is equal to 4, we are going to use the calculators. So on our calculators, we'll first go to Menu. We will then select 7 for distributions. We are then going to select 4 for binomial PD, and we will select 2 for variable. And we can then input the x as 4, n as 36, and p as 0.08. And this gives us an answer of 0.67. For part 2, we need to find the probability that x is greater or equal to 7. Because the binomial CD only calculates probabilities less than a certain value, because we're looking for the probability of x being greater than 7, we therefore have to find the probability of x being 6 or less and then minus it from 1. So we are going to do 1, take away the probability of x being less than or equal to 6. So this time, after going to the distributions, we will go down and select 1 for binomial CD, and we will select 2 for variable. And for x, we are going to put 6, the n remains 36, and the probability also remains 0.08, and this will now give us a value of 0.978. So in order to find the probability of x being greater or equal to 7, we are going to do 1, take away the 0.978, and that gives us 0.022. The next part says, only 40% of the university dance club members can dance the tango. Part C, find the probability that a student is a member of the university dance club and can dance the tango. So for part C, the probability that the student is in the dance club is 0.08, and the probability that they can dance the tango is 40%, so we are going to multiply both these probabilities, and we can write the 40% as a decimal, and if we work that out on the calculators, this gives us an answer of 4 over 125. The next part says, a random sample of 50 students is taken from the university. Find the probability that fewer than 3 of these students are members of the university dance club and can dance the tango. So for part D, we now have to set up a different binomial distribution because now we are looking at a sample of 50 students, and the probability that these 50 students are a member of the dance club as well as can dance the tango is 4 over 125. So the question asks us to find the probability that the students are fewer than 3. Therefore, for this one, we are going to do the probability of x being less than or equal to 2. And this time, after going to distributions, we're again going to choose the binomial CD function, and we will select 2 for variable. We can now input the x value, the n value, and the p. And that gives us an answer of 0.785.